Okay, so it has been a long time since I have done a recipe video, and let me be clear with y'all. I am a wife, a mama, a business owner. I do not got time for all of the hoopla and giving y'all perfectly edited videos, because here's the thing. I'm not going to get content out. If I am sitting and waiting for the perfect time, if I'm trying to wait for the perfect background and the perfect noise and the keeping it quiet and editing everything, I ain't got time. I don't. Okay? So I'm decided that I'm just going to give y'all real raw. This is what it looked like. Okay? Because this is what y'all look like in y'all kitchen anyway. It is not edited. It is real. It is raw. So anyways, today we're cooking dinner. Okay? And I am going to record the content and put the content out because the people want recipes. And I just be looking at y'all like, y'all know I don't write recipes down. So I will show you, because it's easier for me to show you than it is for me to write it down. So anyways, today I'm going to make we're going to roast some chicken, and we're going to do some smashed potatoes, I think is what we're going to call them. I don't even know. And some vegetable. I don't know if it's going to be broccoli or green beans. It's going to be whatever is in that freezer frozen. Okay, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to spatchcock. If you've never heard, I just like saying it. I like the way it sounds. Spatchcock. I don't know. We're going to spatchcock our chicken so we can get nice, evenly roasted skin. Because I don't know. Everybody don't like the skin on their chicken. But for me, when I bite into a piece of baked chicken, I want a crispy skin. I don't like soggy skin. That's nasty. I can't do it. So we're going to spatchcock this chicken so that we can get a nice, even skin. I am actually going to inject this chicken because I want that flavor through and through. Okay. And then we got our potatoes. They are boiling. I'm actually going to check those. We still got some time. Okay. So I have already created my injection, and it consists of a broth. You can use whatever broth that you want. I have half a stick of butter, so I used about half a container of here. So this is 32 ounces, so I used 16 ounces. Okay, half a stick of butter, and then I did a combination of our original seasoning, our garlic and herb seasoning, and a little bit of salt. Okay, so I'm going to get this chicken cut up, and then I'm going to inject it. So if you've never spatchcocked a chicken before, we are going to take out the backbone, and then we're going to break the breastplate. Okay, so I am going to use my kitchen shears here to see if I can just cut this backbone out. My friend got me a better pair. I might have to pull those out and use them for the first time today. But we're going to see how far we get. Let's see. I don't want to break the kitchen shears, y'all. Let's see. I might be crazy for trying this like this. I mean, it's starting. I might have to pull the knife out. This is a little dangerous, okay? Have somebody help you with this part if you need to. But essentially, we got to cut this backbone out. So, I'm not perfect. And here's the thing. You can do all of what I'm doing without having to do this part. I just want to even coat on my chicken. So, I'm going to get this backbone out of here. I might end up pausing my video so I don't use up all my footage, all my storage, trying to create this while I cut this backbone out. So, I'm going to work on that. I'll be back. I am going to wash my hands because I know how y'all be. Don't talk. I'm going to wash my hands. My hand, one hand touched the chicken. This hand has not touched the chicken. I'm cutting this phone off. I'm going to get this backbone out, and then I'm come back. All right. Okay. So I'm back. We got the backbone out the chicken. We got it all spread out. This chicken came from Flock Farm, by the way, out of Anna, Illinois. They have a small, store where they sell fresh meats from local farmers, including their own. They have chicken, they have beef, they have bison, they got turkey, they got like all of it fresh from farms, produced right here in Southern Illinois, grown in Southern Illinois, raised in Southern Illinois, fed in Southern Illinois, processed in Southern Illinois and then packaged and sold right here in Southern Illinois. So it don't get no more local than that. All right. So gotta shout out Flock Farm because we got all of this meat from them today. And so yeah, I'm gonna get ready to inject this bird. So like I say, we have melted down our butter, our injection. So it's butter, chicken broth, original seasoning, garlic and herb, and some salt and pepper. My potatoes are about done. So by the time I get done injecting, so let me tell you something. If you've never injected meats before, let me talk to you. Okay, we've gone through, I don't even know how many injectors because we do turkeys every year. And so many injectors we've been through. Them needles was too small. The thing would get clogged up, irritating. This situation right here is legit. It is sturdy. It's easy to clean. And so we love it. Okay, so invest in a good sturdy injector. I've had some where they had like these little multiple parts. Stuff will get kicked in. The inner part was plastic. It cracked. It like so much different stuff. So I'm telling you, find you a good one. This one has, what I like about it is it has a good tip on it, good needle tip on it. So it's good for like stuff doesn't get clogged up in it, and it's easy to get the stuff in the meat. So I got my broth over here. Actually, let me move it closer so y'all can kind of maybe see what I'm doing. I know I don't have a great camera angle, okay? I don't have a good fancy setup. I'm just doing the best I can. So we're gonna pull that mixture into our thing. I can get rid of that knife now. And I'm actually gonna flip this chicken back over to the other side. And I'm gonna go into those thighs first. And I'm just gonna start injecting. And so you just move this around. You'll see the chicken start to plump up. You can do the same. This is how we do our turkeys too. Just a little cheat. Because I believe that every bite of meat should have seasoning. Not just, you know, the top part where the skin is. Like it, I don't want to bite into a piece of chicken and taste chicken. I mean, I don't mind chicken, but I want it to have some flavor. So, that is one of the effects of injecting them, is that you get a little shots back at you sometimes. So, gonna go into this other thigh over here, and you just find a spot, and you push some of that in. Like I said, you'll feel it start to plump up, and you go in the various angles and get that broth all throughout the meat. And this is gonna make for some very juicy chicken, okay? Then I'm gonna maneuver this and go under here, and I can get to the breast from here as well. Now I can flip it over and do this too, but I'm gonna go from this side of it so that way I don't have to prick the skin. But say get that all up in there, and then we're gonna get that other side, get that other breast. Okay, and then we're gonna get some of that inside of these legs as well. So to get the legs, if you go under, let me try to get in here. Sometimes just make a little incision and just poke around, and you'll feel it kind of start to fill up. Okay, let's get that other leg shot up. Like I say, I want that meat all in the meat, so we're gonna get this all good and juiced. Okay, let's get to those wings. Other side. Pierce through the skin. You gotta watch yourself. It'll shoot back at you, I promise you. This is a fun and shocking experience at the same time. So I'm gonna flip it over just so I can see what I'm working with and see if I can get any more inside that cavity, especially in that breast part. So I'm going under the skin so I don't have to puncture the chicken. And like I say, it starts to plump up as you get those juices in there. And I just like to flip it around, go at different angles on it. And I just realized I did not take my pan out that I'm cooking this chicken in, but that's okay. I will get it. So get the last of that broth that's down in there. See, normally my husband can come in and he's helping me with this part, but he's outside with the kiddos. So that means the house is partially quiet, which means this makes this easier to do. So, okay. Oh yeah. All right, flip it around and go from the other angle. Like I said, we're just gonna keep going at that breast, because y'all know that breast be some of the driest meat sometimes if you're not careful. Some people know how to cook chicken real well and not dry the breast out, but some people just completely obliterate it. And I'm one that feels like I'm not about to mess with it. This is one surefire way for me to make sure that breast ain't dry. All right, so now that our chicken is all shot up, we are going to season it up. So I am going to, let me wash my hands real quick. All right, so we're going to drizzle some olive oil on to that skin. And actually, I should have done that second. I should have just seasoned the other side first. Hold myself. Hold that thought. I'm gonna go with my first man because I don't want to have to do this backwards. So I am going to actually flip this over, and we're gonna season the underside so that way I can put it into the pan. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a little oil in that pan as well. All right. So then we're gonna go in with that original seasoning, and we're just gonna season generously. Okay, y'all? Don't be scared to season your food. If you cannot see the seasoning, it ain't seasoned, okay? You should see a nice healthy coating. Massage it in. Don't be scared of it. I don't like touching raw meat. I'll be honest with you. Typically, I have on a pair of gloves because I just don't. But today, I'm doing the thing. And listen, I know this social media and people like to do too much. And the one thing people say, hey, you need some gloves on. You at home. Ain't nobody wearing no gloves at home. I'm not cooking for nobody. Well, I'm cooking for my house. I ain't cooking for the public. And even if I was, wash your hands. If your hands were nasty, you wouldn't have to worry about all that. But some of y'all out here with nasty fingers don't even wash your hands on the regular and then want to talk about some gloves. Just cook your food and stop all that tomfoolery, okay? Anyways, we're going to get that seasoning in there, okay? And get it good and coated, okay? So I'm going to show y'all this, all right? Before I flip it into this pan. Because we're going to transfer this on over, okay? Y'all see that? You see how coated it is? Season your food, okay? Stop being scared of seasoning, all right? So we're going to get that bird on in there. And then I'm going to transfer that out, okay? And wash my hands again because I touched that chicken and I need to touch my bottle again. So we're going to wash our hands again. All right. So now that we got the underside of that chicken seasoned, we're gonna come back and we're gonna season the top of it. And so we're gonna, because that oil fell off a little bit, so we're gonna get some more oil on there, rub it in real good, coat all of the chicken parts. You can also do this with butter, like, which is something that I would do. Like when we do our turkeys, I do butter under the carriage. I still do have a little bit of that broth left, so I could always go in. So you can do it with butter, you can do it with whatever you want. But this is what we're doing today. So we're gonna get that seasoning all over that skin, okay? And what I like to do is get up under and carefully separate the skin from the breast. There's a little, like that, whatever it's called, I don't know what, you know, all these things, but if you separate that lightly, like just get under there, you'll feel those different layers, and just gently separate that. And when you do, it creates you a little pocket. And the nice thing about that pocket is that then you can take some of that seasoning. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of garlic and herb on here too. You get that seasoning and you get it into that pocket and you massage it down. And again, because we're talking about this breast, we want flavor all in it. So we get all the way down in there and get that seasoning on it, okay? Then we're gonna lift the leg, get the seasonings under there. We don't want, you shouldn't see the skin, okay? Well, you see it, but it should be good and coated, y'all, with seasoning. Lift that wing up, get up under there. Both of those wings, you want them good and coated. Get under there. Get all under that thigh. Some chicken and some potatoes. Oh, that just reminded me. Potatoes.
Hey, Mom.
Yes, baby. So you're gonna massage that into there, okay?
Mom, I want a sandwich.
Well, baby, I'm cooking dinner. We're not gonna have a sandwich. We're gonna eat some chicken. All right. So get that all rubbed in. Chicken is nice and coated. The same thing we did with that breast, we could do to this thigh here too. Separate that skin, and you can get under there and season it. The thighs tend to hold a lot more meat and flavor, like hold more of those juices and those flavors. So they don't put that in my hand so I can get it under that skin. Like I said, y'all cannot be scared to get in there, okay? Like, it ain't gonna hurt you. Season it, okay? Get in them pockets, get in them folds, lift that stuff up, and that's how you get seasoning all throughout your meat. Okay? If you scared to season, I mean, if you like, don't want to do that, I mean, it's your business, but I like flavor on my. Well, hey, I'm back. Clearly, as you can see, a whole different day. I ran out of storage. I knew it was coming. I was trying to push the limits. I was trying to get the content out. It didn't work. Anyways, video got cut off in the middle of what I was saying. So I'm finishing it up the best I can. Because like I said, you guys, this is just real raw life. Okay. You get somewhere and you're trying to take a picture and realize your storage is full. That's why we really don't need this much storage. Because we just use it up. We just be taking 1,000 pictures. What we doing with them, y'all? I need to just enjoy the moments. Anyways, we're not going to go down that rabbit hole. So I want to come back. I want to tell y'all what I finished doing to that chicken. I'm not even going to go through the rest of the meal. I made some smashed potatoes. They were supposed to be smashed potatoes. You're supposed to boil them. You're supposed to smash them. And then you're supposed to roast them. And they're supposed to be like this little hand potato situation. That is not how they turned out. Did they taste good? Absolutely. But it was like roasted potatoes. Okay. When I smashed them, I think I boiled them too long. I think you're supposed to underboil it a little bit. But anyways, I'll try it again another day. Again, they tasted just fine. They just weren't pretty pattied up. Okay. They were good. And then I did just some broccoli with it. However, for that chicken, what I did was I ended up making some more broth because I only had a little bit left. So I took some more of that butter. I took some more seasoning. I took some more of the, did I say butter? The butter, the broth, and the seasoning. I mixed that up and I used it to baste that chicken throughout the process. So it went into the oven at 400 degrees and we baked it. And like I say, every so often, I'd say every 30 minutes or so, maybe 15 to 30 minutes, somewhere in there, I would keep looking at it and I would baste it throughout the process to make sure that the skin wasn't drying out, to make sure it had that beautiful even coat. And I am going to post a picture of the chicken because I was able to manage a picture. I just did not have enough storage to finish recording the video. And so I'm going to post a picture. Maybe I probably can add it somewhere in here. I don't know. I don't have the same editing tools. And again, I'm just trying to get the content out because it's just too much. Okay. And I want to be able to put something out. And if I'm waiting for perfection, I'm just not going to do it. I can't, I tend to be a perfectionist. And I feel like this is one of those things I don't need to be a perfectionist at, because the truth is real life, real kitchen, y'all get to see the real and raw of what it looks like. And so here we are. So, and everything on social media is edited anyway. And that's why people out here got complexes and struggling because they think everything perfect all the time. It is not. Okay. Please don't be fooled. Okay. And this is not a TV series. I don't get paid for this. Okay. This is just for y'all, literally for y'all entertainment. Okay. That's it. This not a full scale production. It's a cell phone and I'm doing the best I can. Okay. I'm just a mompreneur out here. Let me stop. Anyways, like I said, that chicken went in the oven, 400 degrees, basted it throughout the process. And when I tell y'all that chicken was juicy, it was flavorful. I'm the type of person who like little skin with the bite of my chicken, but I do not like soggy skin on my chicken. That is the worst part of it. But that chicken had that nice little crisp all on the outside. That you had that nice little crunch on the skin with that chicken, and it was juicy. And I don't care what part of the chicken you had. I don't care if it was the breast or the thigh, the leg, the wing. The whole chicken was juicy. And it came out so pretty. So again, I'm going to post the picture of it. Y'all, listen. Don't be scared to season your food. Don't be scared to inject it and add some flavor to it. Because don't know. Some of y'all okay with that, and that's your business. If you just like it simple, that's your palate. We not gonna shade you. But for the rest of us who like flavor, season your food, okay? Don't be scared to see the seasoning. Don't be scared of color. Like that's like the whole point. Like when you put it on there, use a generous amount. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. And because our seasonings are low salt, that means you ain't gotta worry about it being over salty. Season generously. I hope y'all try that. If y'all try, let me know. If you've never spatchcocked, let me know. Have you ever spatchcocked a chicken before? And if you haven't, let me know if you tried. Okay, I want to see what y'all doing out here with your birds. Okay, how you seasoning things and what you're doing. It's fun. Okay, it's good to season your food. Okay, I like flavorful food. I hope you do too. Anyways, I'm gonna get off here because we had a 30-minute video. And it really is no reason for this to be 30 minutes. All right. I hope y'all have a good day. I am very much so enjoying the growth in the Flavor family. We are welcoming new members on a regular basis now. So I'm so grateful for our new customers, for repeat customers, and more people. So I'm going to do my best to get more content out to you. I'm going to do my best to try to record more videos, to do a few more recipes and get those things out to y'all as well. Again, at this point, it's probably going to be real and raw because if I don't do it like that, it's going to take me a long time to do it. And I don't want that to keep holding me back from putting out content. So I will do the best I can to get more videos, to get more recipes. I just posted a new recipe to our website. So if you're looking at this and you're looking for a good mac and cheese recipe, head over to our website. That recipe is on there under the recipes tab now. Scroll to the bottom, you'll see the list of all of the recipes. And so, yeah, so we're getting it out. I hope y'all have a good day. I'll see y'all soon. Bye.